Hello everyone, this is our guest Christina Piya, and we're so happy to have her. And I am so curious to dive into her story because her story is very inspiring, and I think we can all learn a thing or two from it, Christina. So Christina, when I look at you, you know, you're a young girl from Nepal. You came here at 20 years old, and you've done very well for yourself. We're not going to go into how old you are now, right? Do you? Before we get into the deets about real estate, I wanted to know, can you shed some light on how a young girl from Nepal came to the United States and built a huge real estate portfolio for herself? That is beautiful.
Thank you so much. So let me tell you how I started. So when I came to United States, I was only 20 years old. I came with 2 suitcases and I came by myself. I went to university here in United States. And then after that, real estate has been my passion since I was back home. The best way to invest, build, I feel like it's real estate. And then as I was working on, and then I was able to acquire one property, and then later on, once you acquire one property, it just makes you feel like you can acquire more and more once you have that first one.
So you came in at 20 years old.
Yes.
With just 2 suitcases.
Yes.
Did you know anybody here?
So I went to university here. My best friend, she was there, but that semester she had already moved to another state. But so I didn't have anybody. But she did come to pick me up.
Wow.
And then drop me to the university.
So what age did you get your first property?
My first property when I was 30. But you know what? I had a goal. I had a goal that I want to get my first property by the age of 30. I know some people start a little bit younger, but I wish I could. I had. Yes, but 30.
But you didn't have much to begin with, and you were able to do that yourself.
Yes.
And now, guys, she is doing extremely well. She's my realtor as well, and she delivered. We're actually shooting in a place that she got from me. You go, girl.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, a lot of people are trying to be real estate investors, as well as possibly realtors. You know, those are like 2 different things.
Right.
So the question is, which route would you advise they start with, and what tools can they leverage to do this?
So the first thing is, you do not have to be a realtor to be an investor. If you want to buy your property, you do not need to be a realtor, right? So all my properties, I acquired it before I was a realtor. So, because I didn't want it to wait and then to be a realtor and then acquire the property, you know? Because time is an essence, right? And then I always say to everybody, and myself too, the best time to buy the property was yesterday. So do not wait. And then also, what can you do? Also, you have to be very disciplined. I think discipline and having a goal is the must. Discipline, because there's so many distractions in the world, right?
Right.
You want to purchase this, you want to purchase that, show off, right? But if you are ready to buy a property, just be disciplined. Have your stuff set. Banks, credits, that's the best. And also to become a realtor, you just go to school, like classes, take online classes if you want to, and then get the license.
Do you know one thing? When I was looking into being a possible real estate investor, some people would say, be a realtor to know the environment before you start investing and all of that. But that's not really like a necessity. Like, you just have to, like, what do you think about that statement?
For me, I feel like it was easier for me as an investor first, because while I was doing the realtor, I was becoming a realtor, I knew the process. This comes after this, comes after this. And it was easy for me on the test because I went through that process before I was a realtor. Yeah.
I like that. I like that. I have not heard someone say it like that.
Yeah.
You know, so that's pretty cool. Like, so because you have gone through the process, that way when you're a realtor, it's much more, it makes more sense.
Yes.
And it's much more easier.
The contracts.
Exactly. And you're probably able to help your clients more.
Yes.
Because one thing I love about Christina is that she actually cares. she's she cares about her client, and she's like one of the most consistent realtors that I've ever met. So she's good at what she does. I love that about her.
Thank you so much.
So Christina, so you said they can just, if they want to learn about this, go to school
or online classes.
Online classes. Most states will usually have that.
Yes, most state will usually have that. And if you have another job and you just want to do it online, work around the way you might have kids, so that would be the best thing to do, because I already have the corporate job too, and I'm working something on the side.
Absolutely, absolutely. When it comes to real estate, like,
Yes.
are you like, this is like my retirement plan, this, I want to have like so many properties, or like, it's just
For me, my goals, I just do whatever comes to me. In a sense, I do a lot of different things. So my plan is, I have kids. I have 2 kids. So just have them inheritance from my babies. And then I think for the retirement, I have other plans too. So everything, your babies. Mostly is the babies, for my babies.
That is beautiful.
Because it's like by the time when they are ready to buy the house, it's going to be expensive for them.
Yeah, that is true. With the way the houses
Everything
are made.
is.
Yeah, that makes sense. So they're going to grow up and they're going to have great things because their mom has taken the time out to invest.
Yeah, I'm trying my best.
You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. So Christina, what is it that you love about real estate, and what do you not like about it?
I love the appreciation part. Like once you buy the property, I'll tell you, so if you do not own the property, you will not understand this. But once you own the property, how your real estate house appreciates in value in couple of years, in 1 year, a couple of months, that's the best part. And you know the example.
Oh, I know.
You can.
I know. She got me a very good deal on my property. So yeah.
Yes, and then you will see the tax appraisal, and it will tell you how much this house is worth in a couple of years, like 100,000, 200,000 more, and then tell me about it. Then call me.
I can't wait.
Yes.
I cannot wait. Thank you.
That's the best thing.
And what do you not like?
I think initially I didn't like the maintenance part of it. Maybe because I didn't have handyman on the spot, on the auto dial kind of thing. So now I have everything set. I'm okay. Everything is good now.
Everything is good. I like that. Real estate, there's so many parts to it. There's commercial, there's residential, there's land, oh gosh, I'm pretty sure there's so much more that are wholesaling. I don't even know.
Right.
But the thing is, what part of real estate do you think most people are sleeping on, that most people should be wake up to oh my God, that is an opportunity, but a lot of people kind of just look away from it and ignore it?
I think most of the people now, they're waiting to have the interest rate go down, market crash, because it's everybody talks about it, right? And I'll give you an example. Around this time, since 2000, this is the best interest rate it has been. I will take you back to 1980s, okay? 1980s, 1990s. You know how much the interest rate was? Almost 19%, 17%, 10%. It eventually went down, right? So I think that's the thing. People are sleeping on just the good deals. Just buying the real estate. Good time to buy the real estate is today.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So people are sleeping on real estate. Is there another type of real estate? If you had to pick between commercial, residential, land real estate, being a developer, which one would you say people are they might there's a great opportunity there, but there are not a lot of people taking advantage of that type of real estate?
I think most likely it would be land, because for the land, it's hard to get the loan, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to get the loan, but if you are disciplined, if you have money, if you have everything saved, land is the best thing. And then building a single family home, I think that's the best, because everybody is looking to get a house. That's like their dream houses, right? Single family homes after the family. And I think that's the second best.
So do not sleep on land. It's kind of just like, do you mind? So you have a business, right? You're a realtor where you that's your business. That's one of the things that you do.
Yeah.
Can you help people find lands and all of that?
Yes, I can.
You can.
So with real estate, I can help them find. If you want, I can help you find land, single family homes, commercial, anything you want.
Absolutely. That is so beautiful. Oh, she got you. You got them. That is so cute. I love this. And the other thing I wanted to ask you is, what part of real estate do you think is overrated and oversaturated, that you think people are just, it's oversaturated?
I think, like I just said, about market crash, interest rate going down, like people believing that would really happen. Because even if it happens, right, if you buy a property today and then the interest rate goes down, you can always refinance and get the lower interest rate. You don't have to wait for like the market to crash. Absolutely. Which might never happen. Because 2007 it crashed. You know why it crashed?
Why?
Because banks were giving loan to anybody and everybody, because there was not a legal thing placed for the banks to not do that. And later on, like the government found out, and then they placed, hey, this has to be done, like credit checks, like pay stubs and all that stuff.
Wow.
Pay stub, yeah. W-2s.
So they weren't checking enough back then, but now there are good checks in place.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Christina, for going into that.
Thank you.
It's okay. So the other thing I wanted to ask you is, what is something that you wish you knew when you first started as an investor and a realtor? Yeah.
So you do not have to be a U.S. citizen to buy the property. If you are on a working visa, you can buy a property. If you are paying taxes, you can buy a property. I feel like if I knew that long time ago, it would have been so good.
Wow, that's amazing. I feel like that would help a lot of people, because most people might not know that information. So do you have to be a green card holder to buy a property?
Not even a green, because one of my clients, he's an engineer, but he's on a working visa, IT engineer, working visa. And then he bought a property, he doesn't even have a green card, but he's in the process. He knows that it's coming from his job. And then also it's hard to find the lender who give you loan for those kind of visa. Visa, but I have lender I work with, and he does that.
Oh,
yes.
If you're like, you live out of the country and you're looking to get a property here in the United States, that's your girl.
Yes.
Christina Piya. I love it. So I wanted to ask you, what advice do you have for people looking to get into real estate?
What advice? So as an advice from me, I would just say, if you like something, do not fear. Fear is the thing that holds us back, everybody. Just go for it. What's the most will happen? Like, you can always get back up, dust yourself, get back up, and then again move forward. And then you are not using your money to buy the real estate, you are using bank's money, right?
Right.
So it's not the whole loan is on you. In a sense, it's not your money, you're not spending all your money. So, and you're paying off as you go by.
Exactly. So like, be open to taking risk.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Have a goal, take a risk, and don't think about the big picture. Yes, big picture is good, but when you think about the big picture, sometimes you feel like it's hard to reach, right? Just go one step at a time. That's what I believe in. Like, just go for it. You always have to tackle your fear.
Absolutely.
Anything in life, like, you have.
I also wanted to ask you, what is the greatest advice you've received in this industry?
Greatest advice would be to buy the real estate is yesterday.
I like that. Like, it's just, so it's just Because this is one of the ways to build generational wealth, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to do. Build generational wealth for my kids and for me.
I like that. I like that. For those young girls like you that have dreams like you, that are looking to come to the US and have this dream of building their portfolio and having real estate and being able to be women that can stand on their own, you know, what would you like to tell them if they're listening to you?
I want to tell them, I will use a quote from one of my favorite authors. His name is Paulo Coelho. If you haven't read his book, please do. Right? So the possibility of your dream coming true, that's what makes life interesting. Right? Like, think about, like, you are living every day, but so much excitement because you have a dream that is going to come true. Everybody has a dream. You have a dream,
I do.
Right?
Yeah, I do.
The possibility of it's coming true
is what makes life interesting.
Wow.
And going after it.
Exactly. And going for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that would be the advice.
Yeah, so keep dreaming.
Dreaming and go for it.
And going for it.
Also, I feel like you know your dream, you know your vision, right? Nobody else will. And people might tell you, hey, you cannot do it, right? You have so and so. And then they haven't even tried it, right? So I just want everybody to just go for it.
Absolutely. Like she just said, go for it. Like,
I want to add a book. Like, if somebody really wants to invest and then also like have so many things in their life that they are kind of pulling back. So I want you guys to read these two books. And this book really helped me with my real estate and with my personal growth, same at the same time.
Okay.
And they are very, very famous authors. So one is Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki.
Okay.
And then the other one is Paulo Coelho, Alchemist. I want everybody
that is one of my favorite books, The Alchemist. You know what, the two books you just mentioned, you mentioned one about, was it the 4 elements? No, the 4 agreements. Sorry, I think I'm mixing up.
I think I know which book you are talking about. I read that, but the Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Yeah, and The Alchemist.
Yes.
The Alchemist is about going after your purpose.
Exactly.
I need to read that again. I read it like maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, and also like whatever you want in life, if you want something, the universe conspired to bring it to you, so it will come to you. We were just talking about it earlier.
Absolutely. I'm so happy that you mentioned The Alchemist. If you're a dreamer, if you have big dreams, you have to read that book.
So true.
Yeah, I agree. Like, it's like it lets you know that you would face obstacles and everything during your journey.
Yeah.
But don't stop. It will, like, your heart will keep telling you, like, you need to go back. This is your purpose.
Yes.
I love that book. It's a book about purpose. I love that. Christina, I just want to say it was lovely sitting down with you. Thank you so much for being here. And I just hope you all learned a thing or two from Christina. And her story is truly inspiring. And just shout out to Christina. Say hi to Christina. Say thank you, Christina, in the comments. We love you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much,
Adiola, for having me.
It was so lovely having you. I'm just gonna hug you. I love hugging my clients. Not my clients. My guests. I'm the client.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Oh my God.